Hi guys, Dazzie here with another comic book haul. This time is episode 148. And guys, I've got a real mixture of stuff here. A few gifts that have been sent my way. I've got some pretty cool modern keys that I've picked up. I've got some COA books. I've got some bronze. And I've even got a couple of real nice bits of silver, guys. One book in particular I picked up off my good friend, the UK comic collector here in the community. Yeah, treated myself. Spent a bit of money on this one, but it was worth it, I believe, because I got a lot of faith in this character. Okay, we're going to start off, guys, by showing a belated birthday present. I'm going to pick up my daughter, and she sent me this pretty cool Cad Bane shirt. Big fan of Cad Bane. If you check out my community page, guys, I recently watched a fan-made Cad Bane Star Wars film, and it was absolutely fantastic, and for a fan-made effort it was really top notch. Yeah, you couldn't tell much difference between the Cad Bane in the Book of Boba Fett and the one in this fan film, so check that out. Okay, one of my bosses at work knows I'm a superhero fan and picked me up this one. It's a belated Christmas present, this one. Yeah, an Avengers stress ball. Yeah, I'll put that to use. Don't worry about that. Captain America, love it. Okay, into the AOKs then, guys. And like I said, this first AOK came from a guy I've become pretty friendly with. A real nice guy called Matt. He's a subscriber of mine. Enjoys my content and reached out to me and said he had something to send my way. Now, he told me about this certain thing, which I'll show you in a minute. I was blown away by it. But he also added 4 books, which was a nice Brucey bonus. I didn't expect this. First of all, he sent me, from the Max imprint of Marvel, War Machine, issue number 8. Of course, we are getting an Armor Wars or Armory Wars show coming very soon, starring the War Machine. And I believe War Machine is going to be in the Secret Invasion show as well. So that's a timely book. Then he sent me this fantastic Adam Hughes cover, and I just saw Alex the Comic Hoarder show off a couple of copies of this. This is Elektra, Black, White and Blood, issue number 2. And I am meeting Adam Hughes at the Portsmouth Con very soon. I think that is in May. It's been put off for 2 years. Hoping to take some books to get signed by him, so that well could be making its way for a signature. Thank you, Matt. And then I received a fantastic homage cover. We all know the book, guys. It is Amazing Spider-Man, issue 300. And this is Red Sonja, Age of Chaos. And like I said, the ASM 300 homage cover. Not seen that book before. I know ASM books can go for some money, 300 homages. And this one's around about a £15 book. Very nice, thank you. And then I was sent another copy. I had this one already, but you can never go wrong with this one because it's got a lot going for it. This is X-Men Alpha, issue number 1. Sorry about the glare, guys. And this has a lot of first appearances. We got the first appearance of Dark Beast, first Holocaust, first Abyss, who was a horseman of Apocalypse. Got the first appearance of Morph in his featureless form. This is from, of course, the Age of Apocalypse reality. The first appearance of Charles Lesnar, child of Magneto and Rogue. Again, around about a 10 to a £15 book. Thank you very much, Matt. And the one thing that I knew was coming my way was a figure. I got the Star Wars shirt on. Let's show you a Star Wars figure. This was a real nice AOK that really topped off it all. And this is, look at this, guys. This is the Princess Leia holographic figure. And this comes from this San Diego Comic Con of 2005. And if you look online, this is around about £20 to £25. But this won't be getting sold. This will be staying in my PC for sure. You know me, guys. I've got a big Star Wars collection of figures. And I keep saying it. At some point, probably in the summer, I will showcase my Kenner figures from the original 1970s run. And I've got some big hitters. But thank you very much for that. Very nice. Okay, so then a parcel arrived because it was my birthday on the 11th of March, and I didn't know what to expect. Opened it up, and it was another AOK from a real good guy in the community called Dominic, and he's on Instagram, and he goes by the name of Pieface667. We've exchanged a few books in the past. He sent 3 books my way, and they're all good ones, guys. I was delighted to get this one. You know, the more we get into this hobby, I'm finding out that certain free comic books are starting to go up in price. And I'm really glad I got this one. This is the Star Wars, The High Republic, The Edge of Balance. Yeah, free comic book day. And we got a lot going for this. This is the manga adaptation of Greg Rucka's Guardians of the Whills. And it's the origin of Baze Malbus and Sharut Imwe, who were just watched again in the fantastic Rogue One with my boys. Still in my top 2 Star Wars films is Rogue One. We've also got the first appearance of Master Arkoff, a Wookiee Jedi Master. I'd love to see a Jedi Wookiee. The first appearance of Lily Torres-Essie, a Jedi Knight. The first full appearance of Stalin Gloss. And the first cameo appearance of Lorene Foyon and Nima. You know, everything's on the table when it comes to Star Wars. Extremely high grade. That's got 9.8 written all over it. And that book is creeping up to double figures for a free book. Another copy of this one. I've had 2 or 3 of these, but it's a great book, guys. This is Fantastic Four, issue 558. And this is the first cameo appearance of the New Defenders team, who later go on to become the Fantastic Force. And that is the Hooded Man. Now, this is the real selling point of this book. The Hooded Man is later revealed to be Old Man Logan. So if you're a mutant fan, this is a great book. It's also got Lightwave in their team, who was a Herald of Galactus. You've got Psionics, who was the daughter of Lightwave. You've got Natalie X and Alex Ultron, who was the version 16.0. And finally, rounding off the team is Hulk Jr. Again, on a good day, around about a £15 book. And the final book that Dominic sent me was another cracker. I picked this one up recently, a few months ago, so it's great to have a second copy. This is Amazing Spider-Man, and this is issue number 9 from the 2010 run, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, he's made a little head in there. This is the second appearance, guys, of Spider-Gwen, and this is around about a £40 to a £50 book, so blown away to receive this one. It's also got the first cameo appearance of Solace, who is the father of the Inheritors. First time Spider-Gwen, Silk and Spider-Woman share the same scene, although they do not interact. The first cameo appearance of Supeda-Man, which is basically, is it the Japanese version of Spider-Man? And that is his first cameo in US comics. And the official beginning of this, a big Spider-Verse event happened in this issue, guys. Great stuff. Okay, let's get into the books that I've picked up myself of late. Went to the local antique centre. My mate Lee has served me very well over the years. I picked up my 8.0 CGC Moon Knight there, I think for 120. I picked up first Thanos and Drax in Iron Man 55 there for a couple of hundred. Big books he's delivered me. First Hercules in Marvel, first Silver Age Catwoman, those kind of quality books. And yeah, dollar bin books out. I picked out 2. Take him, Dazzie said, they're yours, you're a good friend. And he is a good friend of mine, Lee Kendrick. And I picked up these, which are a little bit different. We've got some preview books of Dynamic Forces. And I know there are a lot of wrestling fans out there, guys. And we're talking Kevin Nash. And this is the Dynamic Forces Nash. Look at this one, guys. Oh, my days. And that is a preview, or issue 1 rather. And this was limited to 5,000 copies, guys. 5,000. There comes the COA. I'll never turn those books away. COA. Not sure whether I'm going to be holding on to that one or listing it at some point. but I like to have those COAs in my collection, I know that. That's from Image Comics. And then to go with that one, I had the Euro Sketch version of the book, again with the COA. So thank you very much. I know some wrestling comics can go for some good money. These round about a tenner on a good day. Okay, back to Star Wars. And I don't pick up new books, guys. You know me. But if you really follow my channel, you'll know that I'm a big Star Wars fan. And in particular, I'm a big fan of Han Solo. So I had to pick up Han Solo and Chewbacca, issue number 1. And why did I pick this up? Because this is the first appearance of Owen, the father of Han Solo. And going forwards, guys, who knows what the future holds for Han Solo. We might see the Solo film actor return. I've also heard rumours that Harrison Ford has filmed some scenes of him being de-aged. Who knows, may see his father at some point. It's also the first appearance of Kel-Tana and Buck Vancto, who is a marshal. This is a regular Alex Maleev cover, but I paid £4.99 for it. Oh, that stung. That really did sting. But it's high grade, so I can't complain. Okay, so I went on to the Oxfam online comic store. And in the past, I've only ever bought one book off them. And that was probably my first big key that I picked up. And that was basically the Hulk. When the original Hulks came out. It was the premiere issue. I can't even think what it was now. Originally, there was, I think, 6 issues of The Incredible Hulk. But then it went into a different format. What was it? Tales to Astonish? Anyway, I picked up that book from Oxfam for about 50 quid, which was the return of the Hulk as such from the Silver into the Silver Age. And this time they had 3 books that were listed, and I think it was listed at $19.99. Yeah, I've been reading a lot about the Department of Truth. I have the Jenny Frison number 1 that was gifted me from my good friend JT Rogers. I have the 3rd printing, I believe. I thought I was picking up the 1st printing. In fact, I swear down now that I was paying for the 1st printing. But when it arrived, no, it was not the 1st printing. It was the 2nd printing to the Department of Truth. And the story is, after a man discovers that every conspiracy theory that he ever studied was true, he sets out to infiltrate the organisation that has been keeping them covered up in the Department of Truth. And like I say, guys, this has been just won in a bidding war. We are going to see this on screen at some point. I'm disappointed. These books worked out at £6.47 each. Would I pay for that normally for a 2nd printing? Possibly. Looking on eBay, it's about a £10 book. So there we go. That's number 1 that was in the little lot. But the reason I picked it up, there was 3 books in the lot. It was issue 3, which is about an £8 to a £9 book. And rounding off that little trio was issue 5. But like I say, guys, I thought I was picking up the 1st printing, and I was angry when it arrived. 2nd printing, okay, I'll do for now. Okay, so I headed up to pick up my daughter the other day from Cardiff. And whilst there was a big rugby match on. It was Wales against Italy, and the streets were covered in flags and everything else. And then Italy surprised Wales, and you could hear nothing. It was deadly silent, basically. But we managed, my daughter in her kindness allowed me to hit up a comic shop or 2 while I was there, you know me. I even ventured into Comic Guru, but no, I didn't really have time, and I wasn't going to risk another argument there. But I did pick up 5 issues in Trout Mark Books down there, and these worked out at basically £1.50 each. I picked up another copy of Lazarus, and that is issue number 1. And this book can go for some coin on a good day. I keep finding this book, and I'm stockpiling them a little bit. This had option talk at one point, and basically this is a story where the world is divided among 16 families who each have a Lazarus, a cybernetically enhanced protector to ensure their survival. Not a bad read as well. Bit of Greg Rucka action. Yeah, like I say, I've seen that go as high as about 20 on a good day. Sometimes as low as 5, but I know I'll make coin on there. And then I picked up another copy of X-Force issue number 1, still polybagged. And this one came with the bagged team card. Of course, it's the Deadpool one you're really after. Couldn't find that one. But this is the first appearance of G.W. Bridge, a former teammate of Cable's, a character that is in my encyclopedia. Talking about Cable and Deadpool sort of comes to mind, and it's just been confirmed that Blind Al is going to be returning, the character in Deadpool 3, which is good news. We've also got the first cameo appearance of Tyler Dayspring, the son of Strife, in this issue. The third appearance of Warpath, of course, is James Jimmy Proudstar. The first appearance of Ariane Jankos as well. An official appearance of Deadpool, and the first comic to be sold polybagged with a trading card to boot. There we go, X-Force number 1. A book that is mass produced, I know, but I'd like to pick up a copy with each of those different cards. And then I picked this one up because this is doing a little something now. I'll probably keep hold of it for now because it's got a first appearance in it, and this team are rumoured to be appearing in the Kamala Khan TV show. And that is from Marvel. We got Clandestine issue number 1. Yeah. And we got the first appearance of Albert Destine and Adam Destine in this issue. And I can imagine that they may well appear in the Clandestine team that arrives in the MCU. Foil cover, £1.50, around about a £10 book at the moment. Picked up another copy of this. I've had 2 or 3 of these. It's done all right for me. This is Avengers from the Heroic Age. This is issue number 6. And a lot going for it in this one. This is oh, bear with me. Just had to get my notes. This is the full appearance of the next Avengers. And this is the next Avengers are Torun, Henry Pym Jr., Francis Barton, James Rogers, and the real selling point of this issue, because it's got a bit of spec behind it, this is the first appearance of Azari, son of T'Challa and Storm from another reality. Now it is rumoured that T'Challa will have a son, and that is how he's going to be continuing the legacy of the Black Panther, and that son is going to be called T'Challa though, not Azori. Now the characters in this issue are not fully identified by name or parentage until Avengers World issue number 9, okay? But this book trending because of the Black Panther 2 movie. And my favourite pickup, and this is a book I've been looking for on and off without any joy, for £1.50 from Adventure Comics, I picked up Rust issue number 1, guys. And this is around about a £25 book, believe it or not. Now, why does it go for that much? Well, it's actually incorrectly cited as the first published image of Spawn in an advert. Okay? Now, according to SpawnWorld.com, the same advertisement appeared in multiple comics that went on sale in April of 1992. Evil Ernie, issue 5, Reanimator, issue 2, Rocket Ranger, issue 3, and this book, Rust number 1. Also, the Southern Squadron, Freedom of Information, issue 4, and finally, Torg, issue 3. So it's not just Rust number 1. Now, in March of 1992, 1 month prior to Rust number 1, Spawn advertisements were printed in 2 comic books, Robotech 2, The Sentinels issue 13, and Torg 2. Now, prior to the publication of Robotech 2 and issue 13 and Torg 2, Spawn appeared in numerous catalogues and fanzines. Okay, guys, I think it's a good book to have in the PC because it's worth some money, simple as that. But don't get your hopes up when it is about Spawn. And the image appears in the back of the book. Let's show you that image, guys. Because here we go. That's what it's all about. But it's nice isn't it nice when you can find like a £25 book for £1.50. Okay, on we go, guys. And you're into my favourite pickups now of this haul. And first up, this book has always stayed with me. I have the Marvel #1 of this title. It's a book I saw several years ago at a car boot here in Gloucester, and the seller wanted £70. I was not going to pay £70. I was going to buy my time. And I picked this up for a cracking price. It's probably VG plus. Nice bronze book. What have I got here, guys? And this is something a little bit different for me. Magazine size. I've got Legion of Monsters issue #1. Oh my days, look at that cover. That is a cracker, isn't it? This is the first appearance of the Legion of Monsters team, who is Dracula, Frankenstein, and I love this character because it's his first appearance, and that is Manphibian. Manphibian. And Manphibian has an origin. It's his origin in this book, and he's an alien that found its way to Earth while pursuing the murderer of his mate. Black and white inside, guys. But on a good day, this is a £50 plus book, and I paid £9.37, including postage on eBay for that. Delighted to add it. And there is a UK version that goes for less, but this is the US version. So, great book. Okay, this next book is an interesting one because what can I say about it? Well, it's beat, and I mean beat. The cover was detached, the back page was detached, and I took a punt on it. The guy had it on for £10, buy it now. I bought it, I was expecting it to be destroyed, and it was probably more destroyed than I thought, but it is such a big book. Now, when it arrived, I can deal with detached, but the back advertisement page is missing. So I reached out to the seller, and fair play to the seller. He he offered a 50% refund. So I paid, with postage, £6.83 for this. I've taped it back together with that special comic book tape. And I've cleaned it up as best I can, and it presents okay. It's there, the full story is there, and it's a pretty decent first appearance. What did I pay for £6.83? Atom, issue #1, guys. There we go. Look at it. Beat but complete. Great issue. As you know, guys, I only have about 12 slabs or 11 slabs in my collection, and one of those I sent off to get to CGC, and it came back at a 4.5, which was I was delighted with. That is Showcase 34, the first appearance of Ray Palmer. This is obviously Ray Palmer's first premiere issue, The Atom. And I like this book because it's the first appearance of a villain called the Plant Master, aka Jason Woodrue. A character, believe it or not, that appeared in the Batman and Robin movie, and more recently in the Swamp Thing TV show. But like I say, guys, this book is easily £200 plus normally. I paid £6.83 for an entire storyline, just missing that back advertisement page. Presents enough for me. Like I say, when it comes to huge keys, I'll take a punt for a tenner and under, and that worked out pretty well, I thought. And here's another big Silver Age book, but this one sells because the cover, and again, it's low grade, guys. I reckon it's around about a 2.5. It's on his staples. We got some Marvel chip in. It's an iconic cover. It needed a press. It needed a bit of a cleanup. I sent it to my good friend, the UK comic collector, and he did that for me. And I sent him a book in return. He's a great guy, the UK comic collector. He even had a bit of paint on the front cover, and he's managed to get that off. What did I pick up? I paid £16.99 for an iconic cover from one of my favourite runs in Marvel and my favourite artist. I picked up Strange Tales, issue 107. Woo, look at that cover. That is just cracking, isn't it? From the master, Jack Kirby. Great fun read. Namor against the Human Torch. Iconic. It's a pence copy, but I think it's certainly worth more than the £16.99 that I paid for. Yeah, this book is easily over 100 in mid-grade. I reckon mine could be worth about 30 to 40. When I say, yeah, this book can go for some coins. So happy to add that to the PC. And then there's my final book, guys. And I was looking for a book to pick up. And he said, a UK comic collector said, I got books, Daz, if you fancy having a look through. He posted some pictures on Instagram for me to have a look at. And there's some decent keys there that I'm interested in. And I think I might return at some point because he gave me a fair price. And he pressed it and he cleaned it himself. This is a book that is really starting to take off, guys. There was a lot of speculation regarding Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness. This character's coming. He's rumoured to be in the movie. If he's not, he's definitely coming at some point. Now, the last time we saw him on screen, it was diabolical. I remember seeing the first couple of episodes at the cinema. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Stan Lee even attached himself to the show. Yeah, we've moved on from that. I paid 100. What did I pay? I swapped a book with him. So effectively, this book cost me £100 and 79p. Yeah, I sent him a Usagi Yojimbo, and he gave me this book for £100. This is Fantastic Four, issue 46, guys. What a fantastic cover. And this is, what would I grade this at? Could be around about a 5.5, maybe a 6 on a good day. And I'm delighted for that price. The second appearance of the Inhumans team, who of course is Black Bolt, Blatigar Boltigan, Medusa, who was Medusa Lith, Armaquillan, Boltigan, Triton, Karnak, who was Karnak Manders Azor, Gorgon, who was Gorgon, Petragon, Crystal, it was Crystalia, Amaquilin, Lockjaw, of course, the big portal jumping dog. But more importantly, this is the first full appearance and first cover appearance of Black Bolt. Of course, we saw him in the Inhumans TV show, didn't we? It's also first appearance of the Seeker, an Inhuman called Cadlec, and a book in this kind of grade now. I think if you looked on eBay, easily £200 plus, so I got a great deal. Pence copy, but there's no complaints from me, and a great read as well. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed my haul. There's a big mixture there. Thanks to Matt and Dominic and Allan, the UK comic collector, for all your gifts and kindness. Hope you enjoyed the haul. Please like and subscribe if you like what you saw. Bye for now.